Council too. He's hit. First base runner for the Sox today is Trace Thompson. Series. How about that?
Long time between hugs.
Yeah. Very good. You know, it's interesting as the years tick off the calendar, you see old turning, and you keep seeing people from your past in this game.
Well, look, this is you have a tendency to really enjoy the guys you're playing with because, you know, you hear it so many times. You get a team, they're the Atlanta Braves.
It's which came first, the chicken or the egg, right? Into right field, and McCarthy doing that specific thing.
Yeah, not bad.
Strikes in his first major league game and coming up with a couple of hits. Big bunt, game. Brandon fought on 1-1, and that's into left field. Base hit for Remillard. Trace Thompson hits second.
Stay middle away all the time.
Elvis is not thrilled. Into center field. Alec Thomas comes
up on this initially. Now he locates it, realizes that the guys in the infield are not going to be.
On that sequencing, say you miss with a fastball, just assuming that miss, that's
you just can't afford to have it leak back over the plate.
If you miss with a fastball,
it's a fastball and the other's a really good sweeper or slider or cutter, whatever you want to call it, you're still probably going to get him.
I like that it's earned confidence. It's fouled away, 3 balls and a strike. I feel like it's only windy in my side of the booth. All my stuff's blowing around and runners go, and it's strike 3. He went breaking ball, fought with strikeout, no takes in them.
Oh yeah, well, you have to dig for answers. I like it.
Alec Thomas, second base. Zach Remillard. 4th inning brought to you by the
no.
Fly ball off the bat of Moreno, and Thompson made. Look, Steve, the Cubs had a bad enough night last night. You don't need to pile on.
Oh no, just
awful for Suzuki because he has just been so good with the bat the last month and a half. He has carried them.
Has been wonderful.
Ground ball first base. Vaughn knocks it down, recovers, and flips. Who evidently, according to the story about him, was sitting in the dugout taking no people to see him studying in the dugout. And Torrey went up to him and he said, "Stop." That leadership here. He said, "Look, don't be embarrassed. Like, be a trendsetter. Maybe other people will follow you."
Well, I think it's simple. If you want to get a bit better at what you do.
Well, years ago, there's strike 3. Famously take a baseball bat to video out for Eloy Jimenez, and ball 1. What do you think of Fogg's stuff so far?
Overwhelming. However, he uses it well. I mean, you're seeing some sinkers. He uses the bottom part of the zone. He occasionally, when he gets a guy.
Laser beam off the wall, and Carroll went on an around there to try baseball. 1 on 1 out. First pitch, strike. By the Diamondbacks. They scored the final 14 runs left. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ooh, called strike 3. That's a tough beat for Gavin Sheets. Here's Carlos. Oh, bloop foul to our right, just over the on it. Unbelievable with that. Have you ever seen?
Oh, we have
Greinke?
We have no, he doesn't show up, but we have stars. We have the oldest team around. If
that Alexander Graham Bell, boy, was he a talker.
What a guy.
Hard hit to third, right into the body of Peterson. He scrambles, throws. That's what? Look who's leading off. How often do you see it? A guy takes a ball off his body.
Runs saved. Seems to be pretty good.
This is
your pitching staff out.
You know, it's interesting. I've seen Philly a bunch. We've seen him. There's things with the speed and the defense. That's a tough combination to deal with as the wind knocks this down. Ooh, that probably should have been strike 1.
Yeah, it looked like a
bond. It's been generally a hitter's zone for Adrian Johnson over the course of time. On Perdomo. And a change for a strike. It's 1-2.
And
that's strike three. Yeah, you ran out of timeouts. You can't call timeout again.
The second time. And that one's right down the middle.
Now, two things at play there. Number one, Adrian wanted to make sure that Perez deal with getting hit by a ball. But the other part of this is the pitcher does have to wait. Felt like he wasn't ready to allow the pitcher to pitch. You could argue that.
So he acknowledged, and he was standing in there and acknowledged the fact that Davey was ready to throw
quickly, like sort of quick pitch you. As that ball's ripped to right field, McCarthy's not going to get there, and it's a base hit for Trace.
Foul tip. Moreno hangs on. Brandon Pfaadt gets strikeout number 6. Remillard hits it. 1-1, broken bat, rolled to short, slowly Perdomo for 1. Marte tries to turn with 2 outs in the 5th. Walk to batter. Got the call that time, and Andrews didn't like it from Adrian Johnson. Remillard holds, swing and a miss. Brandon Pfaadt with 7 strikeouts through 5. Check that, he worked 1 inning, gave up 2 runs on 3 hits. That was all part of that. D-backs still only 3 hits, but they lead it 3-zip.
Yeah, you got to get that.
Trying to get there. Cattell doesn't chase that changeup up and away. 2-2. Marte in September 2. On looking at that sinker. And there's 1 away in the.
Boy, and he did a nice at bat last time. Felby got it was ahead of the count 3. He could be a patient hitter. He waits.
Tommy able to check. Tommy hits it at Remillard. And Ramirez. Didn't go. Junior Valentine says 850 OPS would be a career best. I've seen a lot of Alec Thomas in the 5 spot this month.
Gurriel was there for a while.
2-1 to Walker. Chase that sweeper, 2-2. This guy to right center. Sheets is there. Can't you? You can sign up now at dbacks.com. Benintendi skies 1 to left center. Alec Thomas over there. Swing and miss with that sweeper ball and a strike on Vaughn.